Hey everyone, and I am big sad because Kushala got banned. Yep, Nefti decided to get rid of Kushala, and I am going to take that as personal assault. So yeah, we've got a slightly different team to usual and less fights because apparently I'm heavily reliant on Kushala to exist in life. But we've got a few of the same fights, but we have got mostly different fights. Mostly just because I've got a different team. And it's the first time I'm using Shathra in War, so that's quite nice. Use Shathra a lot just in general, but never in War. And now we've got the Enchantress, and she's auto-blocking my intercepts, and I'm like, ah, great. But we get one off. Thank God. After them first two attempts, I was just waiting to get, like, the infinite spam and essentially just get murdered. So yeah, now we're just into our parry heavies. Or just dash back heavies if she throws the heavy on the first hit. And then she throws an SB1 as my block, and I'm like, okay, you're not fun. But thankfully, she does not get auto-block spell back, so knock her down once again, and yeah, now the fight is just dead. Fight is just dead now. She's not going to exist for much longer. So yeah, we are through 7 wars, and Enchantress still hasn't fucked me, so tune in next time for her to kill me. Maybe, hopefully not. But anyway, moving into section 2, had to have the first fight path split because it was the usual Red Skull, and yeah, there's a sudden lack of Kushala in my life. So yeah, I think it was Harren cleared that. Harren boy. So now on to section 2, path 3 again, and we've got Adam Warlock with Shathra. There is the Cowardice on this node reducing special, but that doesn't reduce Shathra's wasp damage, so essentially this is just an encroaching stun Adam Warlock for Shathra. So yeah, this is a pretty easy fight overall. Just watch out for the encroaching stun and just win the fight. But hey, I'm so good that I did not watch out for the encroaching stun. Because here, throws that, and what I should have done here is I should have dashed back and charged into my SB1, or an SB2, but he throws an SB1 off, and I get stunned. At least it did, like, no damage, because apparently Adam doesn't do damage in life. Well, it's because he has no buffs yet, because I haven't activated any of his stuff. But well, he's at half health just from the 2 SB1s. Now I'm just waiting to dash back. And when I eventually get to do that, charge into my SB2 just as the stun is coming round, and Adam is dead. SB1, SB1, SB2. Just nukes every path fight in existence. So then had to cut the clip because my game decided to disconnect. Thanks, Kabam, I guess. The dub connection. But we've got long shot on the safeguard node. This was my last torch fight, so there's a few times where I just get the disintegrate on me because I don't care, and it'll just make the fight faster. Funny enough, 1 disintegrate on you does actually heal you. So 2 disintegrates is like essentially breaking even. But yeah, I just don't care about the disintegrate. Like, look, he's almost dead already on safeguard. It's just keep slamming into him here, get some Novas up, and combo, relic, and he's dead. So yeah, torch fight's done for the war, and we've only got 2 fights left. Damn, war is bad. But yeah, another lower fight war like the last one here. Hopefully we'll be back to some higher fight wars, because Kushala ban is not common. It's a bit of a random one. It's the first time we've faced it, so yeah, because like she's obviously very broken, but if you leave her open, if you ban her, you have left something more broken open. In this case, it was Bastion, which Bastion is just stupid. The fact that they've left him open literally killed any chance of them winning this war, because there was like probably about 50% of the fights we could just Bastion and have no chance of dying. So yeah, now on to the 2 minis we have. So first one, the Ebb and Flow knockdown Thanos. Shathra is really good here, because obviously the Wasp damage doesn't care about the debuff immunity when I knock him down. So yeah, this is essentially just a big Thanos. I just keep hitting to get the prowess down instead of doing some charges at some points. Here I go for a second SB1 in a sec. Never mind, I just decide to knock him down because, I don't know, felt weird. Go for the second SB1 and it takes him to the first protection, which is quite nice. I decide to throw an SB2 here even though it is into the protection. It still does a lot of damage, nearly takes him to the second phase. Throw an SB1 and that does, but yeah, this fight is pretty much over. I just keep alternating SB1, SB2, and yeah, he just dies. Not sure what I'm doing here, getting clipped in the face, because apparently I'm good at this game. Throw an SB1, get him knocked down again. Below 1 bar as well, so now I can dash back, get that SB2, and to the last protection. Very nice. Dash back again. Throw an SB1 because he's got the protection up. Get rid of that. Let him throw his SB1, and then I SB2, and he's dead. Kind of slow. I didn't play Shathra too well here, but yeah, it's a rank 4 Shathra. She's just stupidly good. And now onto the last fight, and Wiccan versus Null is back. Everyone's favourite fight that forces you to take a Wiccan into war and use him for one fight, and it eats up a team slot, which limits the amount of fights you can take. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Chuck on an invul boost here because it's kind of the only scary fight, you know, because Null hits hard and Wiccan has about 6 health total. That's boosted as well, by the way. But obviously, only thing for this fight, get the resist up, and oh look, the fight's over. Wow, so cool. Just keep the resist up now, and I win. Wow, what a fun fight. Let him chuck an SB2, and yay, I got 10 incinerates. That's quite nice. Get the resist up again. He decks that, which thanks Null, dick. Throws another SB2, another set of incinerates. I get the neutralize on, I believe. Yep. And then I throw the heavy to just get all my spells up, pauses the spells again. Get the resist up again, and essentially my plan here is just build to my SB3 because it gives you just a stupidly good energy vulnerability, like the one redeeming part about Wiccan's kit. He finally did something right. Resist up falls off, which was bad management by me, but I get it back up straight away. So that's fine, and yeah, let that power sting fall off. SB3, and yeah, he's just dead here. So I'll just let him take out and just talk about war result, essentially. We had a really good war. We only dropped 3 deaths total. Bastion not being banned made it a lot easier for us to keep deaths low. So yeah, we got a really nice win here against Nefti. They dropped a lot of deaths at the end when they realised the war was over, so I don't blame them. If war's over at this point, you may as well just save some stuff for the later matches. But yeah, we are still in contention for podium. Maybe second, maybe third. But yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and we'll see you next time.